All right, welcome to Fremont Flowers, the Design Bench, and today we're going to be talking about our Kids Day flower kit. Now, Kids Day is celebrating 17 years of celebrating mom, and basically we always hold it the day before Mother's Day. So this year, of course, with us sheltering in place, we can't have you to the shop to make the arrangements, but we've made the kits available to you to come by, pick up at our pickup table out front, and take home and do yourself. So the intention of this video today is to show you how to make your Kids Day arrangement. Okay, so we're going to start greening our container, getting it ready. And remember, we use the Oasis Floral Foam. You'll get a brick of this. It's dry. Pay particular attention when you soak the brick in water. You place it in water and you let it soak on its own. Never push it down or force it under, because you'll seal air inside that floral block. You want to let it soak on its own. Just like on TV, on those cooking shows, I happen to have one already soaked. And we're using this container. It has a little secured nibs at the bottom that as I put the Oasis in and push it down, it's nice and secure to start my arrangement. Now you're watching this here. My brick in those few seconds has almost completely soaked again on its own. And there you have it, a completely soaked brick. All right, we'll put that aside because now we've got this one. Your kit comes with greens, and you're going to take your greens and you're going to start placing them, the insertion, the stem, into the green floral foam. And make sure when you do your insertion, you push the stem down and don't lift it back up again, because you create an air bubble beneath that stem and it's not going to take up water. So you have to be very confident in your stem insertions, put it in and leave it there, right? The idea behind your greens isn't to make a big fuzzy Chewbacca kind of arrangement. Rather, it's to cover your mechanics and your container. So I'm putting them very low. You see that the greens are almost resting on the rim of that container as I go around, inserting more greenery into it, as shown, quickly. But of course, we've got nothing but time on our hands these days, so you can take your time. There you go, greenery inserted. And in the end, you want something that resembles this, okay? Notice the height. We don't have greens, like I said, a Chewbacca arrangement with the greens coming way out of the container. They're confined in a very symmetrical pattern there. We're ready to start inserting our flowers. Now your kit comes with some shears to use to cut your flowers. Your kit comes with one of these, and that's what you can use to cut your flowers. However, professional florist, I use a floral knife, which I prefer. All right. Next thing is we're going to put in our form flower, which in this case is a carnation. So we're using our red carnations. We're going to put one right in the center there. See? Right in the center. I'm standing above it. I'm looking down. It's in the center of arrangement, just past the top of my greenery. You don't want the greenery to be taller than the flowers. You're not making a greenery bouquet. You're making a flower bouquet. So make sure your flower is higher or out wider than your greens. And if you notice how I've done it, I've taken 3 carnations and nice stem insertions into the Oasis. You see 3, 1 here, 1 on the top, 1 on the side. And notice they're not shooting up, they're shooting out, straight out from the side, okay? I turn the arrangement. Now I'm going to start with white, do the same thing on the other side, 1 there, my white chrysanthemum there. We're going to go in between, start bringing my flowers up on each side to the point where now you're starting to see the flower arrangement take shape. I'm going to continue with yellow mums, and please note that on the flower kits, your flower varieties will vary. Just depending on what looks freshest and whatnot, but we promise to give you enough to make a beautiful, fresh arrangement. And again, as you notice, and I'm going around spacing out, just like social distancing. We're flower distancing here. Spacing out my flowers so they're evenly distributed throughout the bouquet. Evenly distributed is what we're looking for. There we go. I thought that was very clever, the flower distancing, social distancing, very relevant today. I'm gonna put in a few more yellow, I think, here. Just because we want this bright and cheery for Mom's Day. There we go. I'm gonna use some filler flower now. Come in. Stick in my Gypsophilia, or baby's breath. And within the category of Gypsophilia, there's all sorts of different varieties. I think here in the shop we like Overtime, right, Randy? Randy's behind me, can't see her, but a certain variety is called Overtime. There's also a variety called Million Star, but we prefer Overtime, and I think that's what I'm using here. Am I not, Rand? Overtime?
That's Overtime.
That's Overtime, yep. Just like how we've been working lately, overtime, because everybody's sheltering in place, so you got the owners down at the shop working 6-7 days a week to make beautiful arrangements to make people happy. All right. We've added some baby's breath now. In this case, it's the Overtime variety. A few more buds here to fill it up. And I've hurried through this, but I just want to kind of give you the brief how-to to make Mom a wonderful arrangement for Mother's Day. Okay? So here you go. Now you can see you've got a very nice bouquet, all sides, and we're going to include the Mother's Day card, which you'll have the kids sign. We'll have the pick for you to put inside, and send your best Mother's Day wishes, all done by the kids. And I say kids, but kids come in all shapes and sizes and ages. I don't care if you're 50 years old and you're blessed like me to still have your mom, although I'm a little older than 50. We have these kits. One kit is $15.95, 2 kits $25.95. So come on down, we'll have them out in front at our pickup counter, and you're all set to have a happy Mother's Day. You can order your Fremont Flowers Kids Day Flower Kit by visiting our website, www.fremontflowers.com.